So beautiful friend, if you want to release the excess body weight and your cravings or emotional eating are holding you back, I know how you feel. I've been there for over several decades, struggling with emotional eating and cravings and unable to release the excess weight. When I was 29 years old, 16 years ago, I began my raw vegan journey. And on this same year, in a cold winter morning, just like this one, I've been working on a boring project and trying to make the deadline. I felt very tired, and I went to the kitchen, to this same kitchen in my parents' place, and I opened the drawer that I wasn't opening for a very long time because it was a drawer with bread. I remembered how bread was making me feel, was piling on weight on me, and that it was so addictive, and also that it was giving me a runny nose. But that urge to use the bread to fix my state so I can keep on working was stronger than all these things that I knew about it. I took a piece of bread, plopped in front of my computer, took a bite, and started crying. I was chewing the bread and crying at the same time. It was so unreal. Only then I realized how strong this grip of emotional eating is and how real it is. And people might tell you online that the emotional eating is not real and all these things, that you're just hungry or for nutrients, you're just hungry for carbohydrates. Well, it's true partially, but there is also a strong emotional component for sure. And the power of this emotional eating is so strong, you can't really resist it unless you know the way around it. So next day, I decided to reduce my workload and dig even deeper into researching the psychology and emotional healing and nutrition, also researching more about raw food, and especially the aspects of it that made me so weak in front of temptations. A few weeks later, I was walking past a huge bakery like I did every week going to my Tai Chi class, and the smell was so strong, penetrating my whole body and going into my brain and tickling it. And at this moment, everything I learned about the subconscious mind, the mindfulness practices, and nutrition just rushed through my head. And all of a sudden, I felt so free. I felt like a butterfly, just raising up higher above all these smells and people and bakery and this bread and everything. I was just free, floating above all of this. All of a sudden, I saw all the sadness, all the heaviness, and all the past trauma and energy that was holding me back, and that was chaining me to this addiction to bread. And all of a sudden I was free. I was so light and so grateful to be free. And ever since, I never ever craved bread even a littlest bit. Every time I would smell the bread, I would just it would remind me of the sadness of the past, and I was just so grateful every time that I'm free from it. Yes, there was sadness in the past, and at the same time, I'm so happy to be here in present moment in my new life. So happy and free. I don't know how to describe it better, but this freedom is the best thing, or one of the best things that happened in my life, and I would so love to pass it to you. It took me another 16 years of studying, researching, experimenting with different techniques and dietary approaches to come to this place where I am now, balanced and free from emotional eating, and also being at my happy weight and nourishing my body abundantly with abundance of fresh fruits and veggies and all kinds of raw foods. What works for me right now as a nursing mother is to keep my fats relatively low, around 10 to 15% by calories, and eat the abundance of fruits to get all the energy I need for the day. And when I eat from the place of fueling my body, then my body automatically chooses to eat the amount that I need, because every moment of my life now is so filled with joy and excitement of taking care of my daughter and serving people in the most exciting way possible. So today I invite you to join me on this journey. So if you're ready, you can join me on my 30-day craving busting adventure, which this time I'll be holding right here on YouTube. I'm going to share what's the most optimal way to fuel and nourish your body in the most harmonious way possible, in a way that will make you so strong emotionally and physically, and will wipe out the unhealthy cravings. So you'll just forget about them and enjoy your beautiful healthy meals. We're gonna learn how to transmute your unhealthy habits into healthy ones. We're gonna look into cutting-edge psychology and use subconscious techniques to free up these emotional and energetical blocks that are holding you back from freedom from cravings. And if you feel like it, we're going to practice a few gentle yoga flows to make you feel so good and so joyful in your body that you will not need to reach out for comfort foods to make you feel truly comfortable. And I'm also super excited to share some of my most favorite raw vegan dishes, and you don't have to be a raw vegan to enjoy it, although I do recommend to go plant-based for this adventure so you can fully benefit from truly nourishing, energizing nutrition to help you break free from unhealthy cravings. If you're up for it, join me. It's completely free. All you gotta do is subscribe to my channel, and I see you again in the next video. Bye!